Anyways, why don't you tell us what you think might be good about this deck, or what you might be bad about this deck currently? Just give it to us straight. Give us both sides of the coin.
Yeah, so I like the idea of red green. We have the Grasping Dunes for Dreadhorde Arcanist, which is definitely like the problem with red green. It's one of the things that made me sort of move away from this deck was that the threats of something like Rug Delver, like Punishing Fire, it only answers Delver.
Yep.
So Arcanist and Oko are problems. We can answer Mandrills, but it's the other two. I like some of the new tools we got. Specifically, we're going to try out the Valakut Exploration, is what it's called,
Yep.
in the sideboard as sort of a new experimental frenzy. I think it's definitely better than experimental frenzy in that slot.
The one counterpoint is I really hate it when my engine card dies to abrupt decay. Like
It's true.
it's really annoying because I like to pick an engine card that doesn't die to the commonly played removal. And that was one of the strengths of Frenzy. Like it costing 4 was actually a huge upside, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
My
I'm intrigued by the Fling Land. I forget what it's called, like Kazuul's Fury. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I could see that being reasonable, definitely in some metas where it gives us, an answer to Karakas or an answer to Swords of Plowshares in some of those matchups, while just still being just a land drop.
Bro, Twitch is a scam. I didn't realize it auto subs to people. How's the volume now? I'm adjusting the settings. I
Is my
had
volume okay?
no, you were apparently really high and I was too low.
Oh, okay.
But let me see if I can adjust it. Chat, how is it?
Is this any better?
No, we're not gonna mess with yours.
Oh, okay.
Um, my mic is still too low. How about now? Definitely better. Okay. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna try the new cards. It is sad that you can't loam these back, right?
Right. Otherwise, they'd be pretty broken in this deck.
Yeah, I think they would be extremely, extremely broken if we could loam them back. Ironically enough, you can play these as the land half off of Crucible of Worlds, Ramunat, Excavator, and Courser of Krufix, but you cannot loam them back, which is the sad part because I think if you could loam these back, these would be. I would definitely play these in a heartbeat. Like these would be really, really,
Right.
really good. Um, Anyways, these count as extra red sources, so like our red is not actually a problem now, which I kind of like as well. You know. Uh,
Yeah, that's a nice upside. The fact that the ones we want are the red ones, not the green ones.
so 1, 2, 3. Do you think we still need 4 fetches if we only have 3 fetchables?
I've always liked that split, the 4 fetches,
Okay.
3 fetchables. I just think like having a fetch line in your opener is so nice.
Yeah, it's really good to have a fetch in your opener. That's why I typically played 4 for a long time. Um, what else was I
And
gonna think about?
ironically, this is the only deck where playing a basic forest, not a snow forest, is actually I think strictly better.
Right.
We might stage our opponent's forest. It's come up a few times for me,
Oh, stage
and
their
they're
snow
most
forest so your field gets turned online faster.
exactly. So I think it's actually
Yep.
better to have a regular forest in this deck.
Yep. Plus, you get to use your favorite forest art. This is
It's
mine.
true. It's definitely a nice upside.
Uh, one Taiga is more of a Dave thing.
Yeah, I think it comes up this needing the second Taiga almost never, or it's extremely rare. Especially if you're just aware of it. I think the upside of the shoulder ticket is nice, and I'd rather have more like utility lands.
Yeah. You cannot loan back the modal DFCs. I like APAC Forest. That's my favorite. I had a beta one in lands, and I bought a second beta one when Luis tweeted that he was going to play 2 at a Grand Prix. And I didn't end up playing 2 because I think it is a mistake to play 2 forests in this deck, generally speaking.
Yeah, the second one doesn't like cast anything. The first one doesn't.
Yeah, I don't remember his reasoning at the time. and I think he eventually cut it as well. As for the sideboard, I'm only playing Trap because I expect a lot of people to play like Tess or Oops or Belcher now because of, these cards, essentially. These cards are the problem, right?
Right. Specifically the untapped ones.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. But yeah, thanks everyone hanging out. We're going to you want to just get to it?
Yeah, sure. Let's jump into league.
Yeah, I think we're going to play one league, then we'll probably call it quits. But we might talk about the deck list after the league as well, because I think that's kind of important.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh, this is not. All right. So here's the list for everyone in this helpful view. So I was told by the Japanese that they prefer this view because when you only have the English text at the top of each card, it's not that easy for them.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Nice. This is a Doomsday opponent. I mean, I guess I keep, right?
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't come to mulligan these hands. This hand's like really, really, really good versus anyone but Doomsday, but it's kind of shit versus Doomsday, actually.
right.
Should I reveal everything that Manabond?
I think so. That way we can port if they just lead on fetch.
Yep. Oh! Sweet. It went into play. Wait, is it supposed to do that?
I don't know.
Judge! I need a judge!
It seems like it would the same way that... I don't know.
No,
it's weird
I
that,
don't
like,
think
thoughts...
it's supposed to do that, actually, but that's okay, right? It's really weird. I wasn't, like, trying to do it. I don't actually have a choice, right? So, yeah, I'm gonna go aggro here.
Is this a 2 basic or 3 basic deck?
Who can say? I'm being reported to the cops for this bug abuse.
So is it not supposed to work?
I don't think so. But, that's okay, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just putting stops everywhere. Because, Alright. So should I GQ them? Wait, I had a stop. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Guess this is fine.
Yeah, it's about the same at this point.
Well, Twitch chat, don't cancel me for my blatant bug abuse. It's pretty blatant, right?
I know, we got to get that tap line in play. So much value.
I can't wait to just die to tendrils or, something.
Thassa's Oracle.
Oh. This is the classic. You know how this is.
Yeah,
this always happens, right?
Is there any chance we should have left up Ghost Quarter as a way to shuffle their library?
That's a good point, actually. Yeah, I was supposed to port them and leave up GQ then.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think it seems like they have a real hard time going out from the face of Ghost Quarter. I guess this deck, this version, I guess, is less sensitive to the stack ordering than the other one used to.
GQ is a May. They don't have to search and shuffle.
Oh, you're right. Never mind.
Yeah. I think Field of Ruin forces it, but GQ doesn't.
Yeah, you're right.
But I'm probably just going to die. We'll see what they do, though. Yeah, I remember when they fixed that templating, because it was, like, pretty confusing. Alright, if I think hard enough, I could figure out their stack, but I also kind of just don't care. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, it's pretty standard in terms of this deck. I watched one of the streams and it was like pretty consistently the same stuff.
There's the Grasping Dunes.
Not the match for it. Seems like we just repeat our previous sequence, right?
Yeah.
You think they bothered to put a basic land in their pile of 5 cards?
No, the island's here, right?
Are there any other basics in the revealed cards?
There's a swamp right here. So they're gonna just kill me with artifact mana, I guess? Alright, whatever. Unfortunately, Mindbreak Trap is so much worse than Sphere versus this deck as well, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, it's still okay, but it's not great, right? Oh, they were just sandbagging a land. Or they put a land in the pile, right?
Right.
Alright, dead. Yeah, Sphere's not... I mean, Sphere plus Choke is actually a real plan. That's the counterpoint, right?
But it's definitely worse than it is against traditional Storm, I would say.
I mean, I'm not siding these in.
Yeah.
What was I doing before?
And the mazes can go.
Yeah, the mazes can go. The Tabernacle has no text.
You can at least bring in the... you might as well bring in the either the lands or the Valakut. Probably the Valakut.
I think I'm going to cut, like... Oh, I think I can cut Field of the Dead. I don't think that actually ever happens in this matchup.
Does Bog have any text in this matchup? Like, no, right?
No. Yeah, Blaststone sucks, but it's an untapped land as well.
I think we probably want the mythic double fit or modal card just because it's a red source.
Yeah, it's just a red source. Sure.
Like it's better than like Grasping Dunes, for instance.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna shave 1 Manabond, then we have 2 more cuts we can make. I don't think I should. Well,
like I don't think Bog does anything, right?
It cuts off the unearth, right? They sometimes predict into unearth. Yeah. This is the real problem with this matchup is our deck is structurally unsound, I would say, in the matchup. Because they don't need a lot to kill us, right?
Right. The Valakut Awakening doesn't seem great.
It's just a red source, at least, right?
But it's like a tapped red source.
Yeah, but I'm gonna leave the Kazila's Fury in. I think that's like
that one
good.
Seems better.
All right, I'm down to cut that. So it looks like we're at 29, but we're actually at an effective 31, which is fine. All right, and this is also just the matchup I wish I hadn't queued into.
Yeah, this one's rough.
This one's always been like pretty bad, I think. Like unless if you have like a dedicated sideboard for it,
which we don't. Their piles got so much easier. They used to just have the hope that they would mess up, which was like totally reasonable.
It's kind of hard to mess up now.
Yeah.
I guess
looks like snap keep to me.
So
I actually would have kept that hand.
Well, this is the same hand, but slightly better, I think, actually. But
yeah, it did get better.
I'm gonna ship the exploration. This exploration, I think. I guess there's a case to ship this exploration too.
I kind of like shipping green exploration.
All right. Yeah, on 6 cards, this is not a great hand either, but I think it's a keep. Wait, which one is it? Okay.
We can hope they just like don't know about trap. I mean, it makes sense because it's not normally in this deck.
God damn it. Such a tilt.
Yeah, that hope is gone.
This is kind of weird art. It's like
Yeah.
very mountainy.
Yeah, I never actually looked at the backside of that card.
Oh, we got a Niraj hanging out in the chat. What's up,
Hey,
Niraj?
Rush.
Just in time to see us get killed by Doomsday. That's not actually the
Yeah.
art? Oh, it's just messed up, I guess. Bad draw.
Not our best draw. Yeah, the other problem is like against like at least Storm, we have the hope of like crop rotating into Bog and kind of blowing him out or something. Here it's just like even our like tools that sort of hit this matchup, like even those tools don't hit that matchup.
Strifo asks, what does this card do? It's freaking sweet, that's what it is. Oh, this is not ideal. Oh shit, I had
You
an
did say it
Elder
was
Spirit
sweet.
Guide in my hand. Yeah, drawing Mox would have been nuts, but instead my hand doesn't do anything.
Yeah. I've had this situation with Storm before where I'm so incredibly helpless that they kind of get nervous and mess up. So we can hope for that.
I don't think that's going to happen this time.
Yeah.
Alright, so Valakut Exploration is basically like a weird variant on, well, I guess it's like kind of unique.
It's sort of like, it's just like the frenzy / tracker slot.
Yeah. I don't like Tracker that much anymore, personally.
Yeah.
The reason I don't like Tracker is because I don't think it's actually good for snow anymore, which is a
It just
big
gets
problem.
OHKO'd.
Alright.
Or plowed or like whatever.
I'm just shipping. If I get killed,
Yeah.
that's fine. People like port here all the time, and I think that's just really bad because I think you should just gamble on them not having anything, and you'll win more
Yeah,
often.
you're like assuming you're going to outdraw the blue deck, which makes no sense.
But it looks like I'm dead. Also, if we just port there, they just cast Doomsday off the 3 other lands and then say go and then kill us. So it's just like the exact same thing.
Yeah, I think porting is a huge mistake, and I think playing the Valakut card would also be a huge mistake.
Oh yeah, I didn't even bring that up. I just assumed you would agree.
I actually like playing the Valakut card better than porting, because at least it's like advancing, and I think the porting does almost nothing.
Feingersh says, I'm sorry I called Tyros Tracker Goblin Rough Rider. This brainstorm has to kill us, right?
I assume so.
So you just like cycle twice, play 2 petals, and... Oh. So they built a pile to beat a Mindbreak Trap?
That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, this easily does it, right? So you preordain into Edge of Autumn, cycle the Edge of Autumn, sacking a land, and then cast Thassa's Oracle.
Yep.
I would say GG's, except those weren't really games. We just kind of got owned.
Yeah.
This is not the matchup you look for when you play this deck.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the upsides of depths, is like the matchups are way less polarized.
I wouldn't say they were BGs, but they just weren't Gs. They were just, I mean, I was getting goldfished, right? One person had all of the decisions and it wasn't us.
Yeah, I mean, they played it well. That's something for sure.
I am a goldfish. Yeah, they did play it well.
Well, Matt has 2 trophies already. Is that like just from today?
Yeah. Wait, maybe yesterday.
So we know nothing about our opponent, right?
Right. This hand's pretty bad, I think.
And we're on the
Play,
right?
I think I'm just gonna ship it.
Yeah, I think it's pretty bad too.
I think any hand with acceleration.
Yeah, there's a few matchups where that would be a keep, but it's like not most of them.
I'm gonna unhappily keep this, I think. Because if you
Yeah,
draw
I think
Loam or Rotation or Adepts, this hand's like pretty good. And that's like a 12 outer essentially, right?
there's gamble too.
Okay, so like a 15 outer. I'm just gonna ship a fetch. I
Yeah,
think.
it seems fine.
I'm going to Mox pitch.
I would pitch Foothills, so they put us possibly on depths, depending on how exactly you open. Or, I mean, bottom Foothills instead of Catacombs.
Well, aren't we going to play one of these two into the graveyard or into play regardless? So it doesn't really hide anything?
Yeah, it depends if you wanted to show off the stage or not. Like, you could go stage, pitch Catacombs or something.
I don't think it matters that much, actually. I've changed my mind. Maybe they'll force it. Sometimes people force this.
Yeah.
No such luck.
The best is when you have a second one.
I'm going to go like this.
Yeah,
I think the
fine.
Grove and the stage are more valuable, just in case we draw P-Fire or something. Hope it's not Sneak and Show. This is not a very good anti-Sneak and Show hand.
Yeah, like this could be Delver still. Or even Storm. It's kind of weird opening at a Storm. But
Well, they have one Volk. It depends on the
yeah,
list.
they
Generally,
would
it's
just have
one
to be on
Volk.
one land.
One
Or
Volk,
like a
two.
non.
Yeah. They chose to shuffle. All right. I'm just gonna fetch up the Sheltered Thicket.
Yeah, I like that.
That's a bad draw.
Yeah, I don't think there's much value of playing it.
I agree.
Yeah.
This is not a very friendly league for us.
Yeah, we might end up doing more than one league.
I'm fine with that. This is just a bad, like, I think these matchups are not great. And we also haven't had a lot of decisions that are relevant here, right?
Yeah, this is kind of one of those matchups though, where like even if we had a great hand, it didn't really matter.
Their hand was pretty good too. So they're
Like,
tests.
yeah,
So actually,
which
versus
means
tests nowadays, I side in Force of Vigor because sometimes you pick off their Wish Call talismans.
yeah, that seems fair.
Yeah,
Really,
Mindbreak
you just
Trap
want
is.
anything.
Mm-hmm.
You just want anything that does anything. Like we have so many cards that do literal nothing. The other problem is out of test. This is like, 90 something% kill.
Mythic Common, I disagree with that personally, but Mythic Common said lands need to develop with Sphere mainless. I think that's a weird way of thinking about it.
I think if you need spheres main, you should play a different deck.
That's what I actually think as well. You're right, it wasn't Sneak and Show.
Yeah, it was worse.
I don't know. I guess they're both kind of bad matchups. Let's see. This doesn't actually do anything versus them.
Yeah, like the Rite of Flame thing never works. I would cut or leave the tab this time.
I am. I think this
Feel
is
the Debt
unlikely to
doesn't
be.
do anything.
Yeah.
Grasping Dunes also doesn't really do anything.
It does not. You should not cut a crop rotation in these matchups because your best way of winning is generally by racing. If you cut rotation, you're less likely to assemble fast steps. And yeah, I'm going to side in the FOVs. I think I'm going to side in all of them, actually. Don't worry, I was never going to cut... I was never going to cut crop rotation. I might cut one... Loam or one Manabond. I don't love Manabond with how we're sideboarded.
I like Manabond just because occasionally you can draw like the turn one hand, which is kind of like what you need. Those kind of like
With
really
3
busted draws.
depths?
Yeah, I think I'd rather cut a Loam.
Kind of hate it, but that's okay. Alright, I guess we'll try this then. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems fine. The other issue is choke in this matchup is like
It's better.
definitely not great.
It was better when I had spheres, for sure, but I think choke still does more than my other cards on average. Alright, I'm just going to ship. This hand sucks.
Yeah. It feels like this is like a hand we have to keep, but we'll probably die.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Is it crazy to just bottom the Mox Diamond?
No, I think it's actually reasonable.
Yeah, I'm just looking at my hand, and I think I would rather have all of the other cards besides Mox Diamond, right?
Yeah, we have enough mana that casting Force of Vigor for mana. Like, we don't need to sandbag the exploration.
Opponent's going to 5, but we're probably in bad shape. You would have mulled this hand, Ali? I considered it for a second, but I think this is well, maybe I'm wrong.
I would have shipped this hand if we had a more robust sideboard package against them. Like, if say we were running 6 or 7 sphere effects, then I would definitely have shipped it. We just don't have that many cards we're really looking for. Like, it's like 3 traps, and then
There's
like
4
the
traps.
chokes aren't even. Oh, I think you had 3.
Nah, there were 4. Okay,
Okay.
maybe I should have mulled them.
I just don't think it's enough cards to like. We can't mold to that one.
I think once you have like 6+ spheres, you can definitely mulligan these hands though, especially since I have the Ancient Tomb.
I guess we have gambles for those cards, but
yeah,
on 5 it starts getting dicey.
Over voltage, I don't love 3-ball or Thorn if you expect to play against Oops, which I thought more people might register because the set just came out.
Like, I've never liked Trinisphere outside of the Omnitail dig through time meta.
Yeah, I don't like 3-ball generally either because costing 3 is actually a huge downside.
Like, Tess will kill you way before you ever cast that.
Oh, just confirming the numbers, fair enough. Doesn't matter what land I play. I don't think it actually does.
I wouldn't show the port.
I'll just play the Grove then. Trop, huh? Well, if I find a Wasteland, I'm killing that.
Definitely. We just need to interact in any possible way.
Yeah, and hope they get screwed or stuck or something.
Yeah.
Right? Huh. I think I'm just gonna kill their leads, actually.
That seems great.
Yeah.
This is like the best possible thing to happen to us.
Wreck and Ruin. That's the downside of playing those out, friend.
Yeah, he played around Sphere, did not play around Force of Vigor.
It's hard to play around both, to be fair.
Yeah, it's true. I think playing around Sphere is actually more reasonable.
Probably. Wishclaw. Alright. This is really bad still. I think we're still going to lose, actually, but...
Yeah, at least they can only do that as a sorcery, so it's like...
No, you can do it during your upkeep.
Oh, it's only your turn?
Yeah. Interesting. All right.
I might actually get this game.
I don't feel great about it still, but
I think there's a chance. Sort of everything's gone well for us.
Yeah, our opponent mulled to 5 and we killed 2 leads, but like...
Yeah.
Yeah, it was much better to kill main. I'm gonna copy my port, obviously.
Yep.
We really have not had interesting decisions. Okay. I think I just cycle that main phase to see what happens.
Definitely.
Yeah, and I want to leave up green in case of drawing the... Alright, I guess I do that. But it's not really that exciting.
Does that take us off? I guess it's okay.
Well, they only have 1 land untapped, right?
Yeah, I was just thinking if they play a fetch, this way we can like tap both, but Loam's probably fine. We can get the shelter ticket thing going. Oh, right, we had the Mox, so actually never mind. We can still do both.
Well, I'm in grape shot range soon. I can't do both, right? Because there were only 2 lands in graveyard.
Oh, I meant play Mox, pitch Thicket, and then fetch like a forest, and then you can go double
sure.
if it happens.
Okay. I guess that's correct then. We're out of fetchables now. I think that's okay.
No.
The jig is up. I guess I cycle main phase. Yeah. Off the tomb still?
I think so. Are you going to normal draw or dredge?
I think I'm supposed to normal draw this time, right?
That was what I was thinking too.
Okay.
Nice.
These have no fetch targets, so there's no reason to play them.
Right.
So I guess I just jam. I don't get to port them, but I think that's okay.
Yeah, I like just going for it.
Yeah. I hate waiting, especially like if it gets bounced, it's not even a big deal because we have Loam recursion, right?
Well, they would also have to use a pedal or lose a land. Like they can't. They only have black up. This is going poorly.
You think they can win from 20 off an Adnos?
Most likely.
Yeah, I think they can too. Why would you ever tutor for bounce? Tutoring for Adnos seems so much better.
Yeah.
We were dead to tendrils as well. If they think we don't have... No, they know our hand. Yeah, they know. They should have just gotten tendrils. It was actually deterministic. That's right. You're right, Bear.
The bounce would only have bought them 1 turn anyway. Like we can just loam them both back.
This is not a good week so far, but you know, sometimes losing happens. I don't mind losing like this. Like, this is really out of our control, right?
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate we haven't gotten to try out the new cards, really, other than them being irrelevant.
New cards suck here.
But every other card in that slot would have been irrelevant.
It's true. Should I just concede to not give them the satisfaction?
I want to see if we get grape shotted.
But, I mean, we can get grape shotted.
It's true.
Alright, the jig is up. They were just checking for a Vale or a trap or something, I guess.
Right, but they definitely forgot that they knew those cards.
I hope they just cast Peer into the Abyss. Alright, whatever. Alright, chat, this is not going well, but if you appreciate this stream, it is Sub-Tumber, which means you get a 20% discount on your sub, I believe. So if you like the stream, hit that sub button. If you like Dave as a person or a Magic player, follow him on Twitter at DaveLongMTG.
Yeah.
So far, it's been 40 minutes, and we've won a total of 0 games. I don't think we actually did anything wrong, though. Like,
Yeah, there were some incredible micro decisions that had no bearing on the outcomes.
so Dave, I am doing a promotion that if for every 2 subs I get, I open a real paper pack. What is your favorite set out of these sets? Shadows over
Masks.
Oh, I don't have any masks packs. Don't be ridiculous. Guild Pact, Shadows over Innistrad, Born of the Gods, and Iconic Masters.
Is he Born of the Gods?
Yeah. Born of the Gods is your favorite set out of all of this?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow. Chat, what do you think of that statement from Dave? Born of the Gods is his favorite set out of those 4 different sets.
I would never pick the reprint set, so.
Oh, so you hate Iconic Masters.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, it wasn't super iconic.
I don't know, there could be a Mana Drain inside of a pack.
It's true. I do like Mana Drain.
Well, this hand's great, so...
Yeah.
This is a turn 2, I believe.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pitch Ghost Quarter, I think. Mox pitch Quarter, play Foothills, play Exploration. Well,
yeah, that seems fun. I think we may want to pitch. Like, do you pitch the Fling Land or do you?
What you can't pitch it.
Oh right, yeah.
But I can play it as a mana source, which is the more important point. Or I can wait. Or alternatively, I can wait to see what the matchup is, because if they go like Karakas Vile, I actually want to sandbag this. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it doesn't set us back.
Right. I can always play it on a different turn, but
it takes away our turn 2 if you don't play it.
If I draw a different land, I can still turn 2, right?
Right.
So I think keeping the option of having Fling is good, essentially, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I guess if it is D&T, then you may want to just get like Tab or something with the crop rotation.
No, if it's D&T, I will just wait, like...
And so you can fling him.
Can I try to pitch it to see if it works? I would rather not do that, because we might actually need it, Owie. Holy Almost...
Did anyone ever confirm that the Manabond thing was wrong?
I think it is most likely wrong. I don't understand. Whoa, Jax with a sub. All right. So for those of you in the know, we are up to 1 more sub today, and I will open a pack. Every multiple of 2, essentially, I will open a paper pack. And you know what, Dave? I think I'm going to swing by Dice to support them and buy some boxes of this set. Just for the hell of it.
Oh, nice.
Turn 1 dead. Jax, we've been turn 1 deaded a few times.
Yeah.
Which is... Wait. What was I doing? Oh, shit.
Exploration.
Yeah. Now, so the downside is, if we somehow get this duressed and it's relevant, that this gets duressed, because you can duress this because it is a spell.
Right.
Oh, it's Urza Stompy. I don't love this either. I really don't love this.
Yeah, it's tough.
Actually, I think this matchup is fine, but it's better if you have Emery in your deck. Or, not Emery. Sphere of Resistance, I think.
Yeah, so we've only played against LED decks so far.
It is the Fling Land. Yes, Den. The problem is, I was always going to click yes there, and I didn't like have a choice whether or not to put it in a land. This way you also don't get to turn 2. I might get the turn 2. Oh, they didn't even cast it. Weird. Do you think they're supposed to cast Echo here?
I feel like yes.
I also feel like yes.
It's kind of like if you're not going to cast it, then what do you like? What's in your deck for?
I don't want to draw Sheltered Thicket. All right, nice. I'm trying to remember if this matchup is bad or not. I can't actually remember.
I've played it a lot with depths, and out of depths, it's actually like pretty great. They don't really do much.
Oh, their best card I think is Psy Master Thopterist.
Yeah.
Especially in the Psy version. Or the like slow depths or whatever can never beat this card, I think. It's like almost impossible.
Yeah, you need like Plague Engineer or them to do something bad.
Yeah, it's possible that I was supposed to do it.
I did defeat someone that had Aether Spellbomb by them playing Painter's Servant and me Sajiring stepping their
Oh, I
Aether
remember
Spellbomb.
that. That was great.
It was pretty great.
All right, so they're gonna try to chalice me, and then I'm obviously gonna rotate in response.
Yeah.
I could have bogged their chalice in response, but obviously that's just worse than making a Merit Lage.
Yeah, we want them to cast this.
So SSJ Lulu, great question. I think just grinding your butt off is not likely to make you improve at the game. That's my short answer. There's a longer answer to that. Basically, what SSJ Lulu was asking, what should I do if I'm losing all the time? Just grind my butt off?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Dave?
Switch decks. That's another option.
Switch decks?
I think in Legacy that happens a lot where people get locked in on like, this is the deck I play. I mean, obviously there's a budget or a monetary aspect of that.
Right. Or get a coach. And I do offer coaching services. I don't know if you saw that, Dave.
Yeah. Yeah, and I guess the other thing I would say is just keep playing. Especially something like Legacy where it's so intricate. Like you're going to lose a lot at the beginning.
Yep. All right. I'm hoping for no Psy. I guess I can Punching Fire a few tokens down, but my hand's not really great.
Yeah. They don't have that much. I mean, it seems like it would take a very specific hand for them to be able to get out of this. That's a good sign.
We have to fade a little bit of stuff, but that's okay. Like, if they have lead plus Karn, they can go get a bridge, which is not great.
Right, we at least have the blast zone, which is nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's slow.
Well, there's a lot of issues because our Mox will be off if they have Karn, right?
Yeah, and they could also probably get a Spyglass before we ever activate, or something similar.
Yep.
It's kind of interesting they went for the Echo like the second time around.
I think they really wanted to play the Chalice on 1. That's why they waited.
Yeah, it's just kind of strange where it's like we already played Exploration and Crop Rotation was online anyway. And we would have played Gamble or like, it doesn't like turn much off at that point.
Well, it doesn't cost them much to do that either, right? It only cost them 2 mana and they had a ton. Alright. So I guess I let this resolve and see what they do.
Yeah, you should probably float. Oh, I guess there's a Chalice, so it doesn't matter.
I'll put the fear into them. Yo, what's up, JW? Did Loam get any new toys? I don't know about Loam itself, like 4C Loam or whatever. This deck, maybe. We're trying the new cards. So far, we've played against basically only combo, and I don't think the new cards matter in those matchups. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that's sort of the issue is, like, Land's always is hoping for some sort of thing that's good against combo. And, like, the stuff we usually get is, like, grindy mid-range stuff. It's usually kind of whatever.
I think it's really hard for them to print a land that's good versus combo because it'd probably be really warping, right?
We basically need, like, Sajiri Step, but instead it says Leyline of Sanctity. Like...
Oh, so SSJ Lulu said, I am not sure if my English is good enough for the coaching. And switch decks? So I thought I should practice one a long time. So there's a lot of merit to practicing one deck for a long time, especially in Legacy. But I think the issue, especially nowadays, is the new cards tend to be really, really powerful. So you kind of need to be able to play decks that have new cards in them. And a lot of the old decks can't play the new cards that easily, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I would also say if you're early on in learning a deck, then I would definitely not switch. Like, you should become very proficient with it. But once you're really proficient with it and you're not learning a ton and you're still losing, then it probably means it's not well positioned. So when it is well positioned, you can always go back to that deck.
Agreed. So it looks like we killed them on our turn 2, essentially. Right?
Yeah.
Which is nice. Is it true that Delver has no good matchups and no bad matchups? I would say Delver has many good matchups right now and very few bad, like actually bad matchups.
Yeah, it's sort of one of the, like, legacy, I don't even know what to call it, but everyone always thinks their Delver matchup is good. And secretly, like, almost everyone's Delver matchup is always bad.
I think there are a few people who legitimately have good Delver matchups, but it's because they play well, not because I think their deck is, like, insanely good versus Delver, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember if I wanted a card like this in this matchup before. I don't think I ever sided in Frenzy in this matchup, so I don't think I want this card either.
Yeah, I think it's kind of slow.
I don't think I want this either, actually, but that one's closer.
Is there any chance we want Tab for something like Psy? Or Karakas, for that matter?
Karakas is definitely good versus them. I was thinking about that. I'm taking out Grasping Dunes. What the hell am I doing? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, for those of you who are wondering, this card does look very goofy. It exists to kill Dreadhorde Arcanist. Trim a Mox, no. I don't think you should trim Moxen very often, personally. If ever. I think I'm just going to set out one Punching Fire, personally.
Yeah. I have never boarded out a Mox Diamond in lands except for against Pox.
Oh, versus Pox? That makes the most sense, actually.
But I think, like, every other... It's like kind of what the deck does.
Yeah. I'm leaving in the Fury, and I think Trap is actually decent versus them, the way their deck is built.
I could see Field of the Dead being another cut, but it's probably fine.
No, I think here you can get into weird board states, but I'm going to keep.
Yeah, I was wondering if the Mythic double-faced land was any good here. Just for all the Planeswalkers. Like, it's a lot of mana.
Oh, I should have considered that. Yeah, you're right. I don't like where this is going. Alright, they get to see what I draw.
That was a good draw. Oh, never mind.
No, it wasn't. It was actually not...
I forgot about the original Loam.
I mean, the real problem is, I think, if they just turn 2 card me, I'm actually probably going to lose on the spot.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to play this other Mox Diamond out? I don't think so.
Yeah, I would probably just play the field, probably.
Yeah. This font is actually unreadable. It's kind of insane.
Yeah, I can't even... What is it trying to say?
It says 1 lands with different names controlled by us.
God
damn it. Yeah, I could have loamed again. So the reason not to play Mox is exactly this.
Yeah.
So you could have a field tapped. I mean, I'm probably just going to lose to this straight up, unfortunately, but they got Ensnaring Bridge. All right.
Yeah, because we're probably just gonna get like lattice next turn. Oh, that's a good draw.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't work for Lattice. If I could float
I
4 mana, it would.
But we can take out the LED at least, right?
But what is LED doing for them?
Doesn't that shut off lattice then?
No, I don't think being cold to Karn makes this a mulligan because, I mean, they only have 4 Karns and they need specifically a bunch of soul lands by turn 2 to do it, right? And if we draw Wasteland, this doesn't even happen, right? So I don't think you should mulligan.
And a lot of our hands are pretty soft to Karn, really.
Yeah, I don't think I can just kill this lead. I think I actually need them to do something that lets us get into a good position.
We can hope they play 2 spells and then lattice.
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean, I'm hoping for a bunch of things to go right. Although, obviously, it doesn't look good for us. Alright.
How good do you think this deck is? Not lands,
This deck?
the mono blue deck.
It's hard for me to tell. Like, I actually don't know.
My guess is it's more like cool than good. Like it's obviously powerful, but I'm a little skeptical of it.
Okay. At least that does do something.
Yeah.
I think I just have to do this and hope they don't lattice me.
Yeah, it's not getting better.
Also, did they play around Trap last turn?
They went Emery and Ensnaring Bridge. They didn't play a third spell.
What's going on?
I assume we're about to get latticed.
Oh.
Yeah. That is the combo.
Well, I'm not letting that happen. But now they have free reign to just lattice me. But also, if you trap a lattice, it goes into the right zone for Karn, unfortunately.
It's true.
Yeah, I think they should have lattice last turn, but we can't beat this one. Alright, whatever. We're on the play the next game. I still think Choke sucks for them. Like, look at how many not islands they have for a mono blue deck.
Yeah, and they're already playing Lotus Petals, so turning like their couple islands into Lotus Petals doesn't really do anything.
The only way I can beat Lattice is if I have 4 mana up and float 4 and then kill the Lattice and Karn with Force of Vigor. Like, just actually cast Rack and Ruin. It doesn't even... I don't even have to have the right colors of mana. Any 4 mana works. Because of Mycosynth Lattice.
Yeah, so I would get that land in.
This should be in. I'm going to cut another Punching Fire then. I don't think this card's actually good versus them most of the time.
No.
This has been
Do you want a Manabond over the last Punching Fire?
Nah, when you have all of these like reactive cards in your hand, I don't think you actually. So. I've always said that this card becomes so much weaker in a lot of post-board games, and you can just look at those 4 drops to see why, right? So this is a turn 4 kill. The question is that good enough? It's turn 4 with a trap.
I kind of like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna just keep and just play the Kazal's Fury as a red source. Yeah, Field of the Dead technically beats Lattice, but it doesn't actually beat Lattice. Because you'll die to it way before anything happens.
They also have the bridge and no cards in hand.
So if I knew I was going to draw a green source, I would actually play Stage, then Depths, then green source, because then I could just rotate for Tomb. But I don't know that's going to happen. So I... Actually, should I just play a Stage on the off chance I draw a green source?
Yeah, because you could always play that down the line, right?
Yeah.
We're probably not going to gamble with this hand.
I actually should play the Stage first. Because I have Ancient Tomb in my deck, if I play the Stage first and then draw green source and then play the Depths, I have a turn 3. Whereas if I... Obviously, I might not get to do that, but... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to cast Gamble with this hand, most likely.
Right.
Because I think I need all my stuff.
Nice, we got our trap on.
If this is a Chalice, I just have to trap it, I'm pretty sure. Do you agree? Actually, do I?
Yeah, I think the answer is actually kind of no. Well, we weren't planning to gamble.
Alright.
I think I'd let it go.
Yeah, let's see if they echo. This obviously could punish me pretty badly, but... Damn. Alright, well, now I have to play this.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I have to play it, right? Because I can no longer rotate.
Right.
Mindbreak Trap.
Yeah, we had the combo tech, but it was for the wrong ones. The spheres would have been a lot better this whole time.
Yeah, Tom has a good point. The Negator 77's Tom Hep. If we get echoed, we would rather have the stage in play than I think the depths in play, so I think it's just correct to play the stage on turn 1. These lands are going to confuse you. I like the art on this card.
Yeah, it is a literal fling.
Yeah, he's throwing the person off the cliff.
Throwing Merit Lage seems challenging.
Damn it.
Come on, one more spell.
Didn't even do it. They're trying to Norse at me. I can feel it. Maybe we'll draw Mox?
Do we get the depths in play so that if they do echo?
Yeah, now I wish I had trapped. This worked out kind of not great.
Yeah, we can hope that they go I don't know, try to empty their hand before the echo.
Yo, what's up, Ved? Ved, your sub ran out. Just letting you know. But also, you don't have to resub. Only if you want to. Okay, come on. Come on. Play the Chalice first. Are we doing it?
I thought they targeted a pedal or something, right?
They did target a pedal.
Nice. Thank you, friend.
Are they casting Urza? Or Sai? Hell no.
Yep, that one's getting trapped.
Hell no. Hell to the no. Do you agree with hell no?
Yeah, that seems like a good play.
Wait, they didn't play Echo? Isn't that weird?
Yeah, what could that last card be? Another Karn or something?
I don't know. Yeah, actually another Karn does make sense, right? Tom, all right. So just for you, Dave, and for the Twitch chat, we are going to open a webcam pack after this match.
Nice.
Who doesn't appreciate a good paper pack? You know? When is the last time you opened a paper pack, Dave?
At the Pro Tour in Phoenix.
Oh, but those are rubber band packs with stamps.
Yeah, it was like, well, like we were team drafting afterwards.
Oh, right.
So basically February.
It's been a while, huh?
Yeah. I opened an Uro. That was cool.
You opened an Uro? Oh my god, that was that set, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It feels so long ago.
I know, it feels like a million years ago.
Well, not a million, but a lot.
I would say it feels like 2 years ago, but it's like 6 months.
Alright, so I'm going to trap their Echo and they're dead.
Yep, it seems good.
Yeah, it feels like another lifetime. I'm pretty sure I'm like 50 years old now. Our opponent made some decisions I would recommend you not make if you're playing this deck.
Did they see Trap in game 2?
No.
They did, right? Or they didn't?
Wait, I don't remember.
But I guess that was match 2 where we milled 2 of them. I don't think they saw it.
Oh, they might just activate Urza actually instead first. Oh, we trapped an Echo in game 2? Okay, then this does not make a lot of sense then, right?
Yeah. We have so little interaction, it seems really easy to just play around it.
They should float a blue off their Urza, then crack it to spin. Like, Lead effectively makes 4 mana with Urza, which is kind of sick.
Oh, it's super weird you don't have to tap LED.
Uh-oh. Wait. But they can't do anything else really, right?
Yeah.
They have a total of 2 mana, so I think I'm safe.
They have to hit like Submerge.
Oh.
Which they don't play.
No, I've seen lists of this deck that do play Submerge. Shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, they got a Karn that doesn't do anything?
No. Wait, what is this target? I don't even remember.
I think it was the LED, or is that wrong? I think they already cracked those LEDs. Nice, we got one.
Okay, we're on the board. We're 2-1. I think that matchup is okay, but not great. All right, Dave, you ready?
Yeah.
Born of the Gods. This is Mogis, God of Slaughter, which was actually my preview card for that set when I was writing articles.
Oh, nice.
It's a pretty bad card, unfortunately, though.
Yeah.
All right, Dave. This is for you.
I'm excited.
All right. Oh my god, we got a Planeswalker emblem.
Remember those were like super valuable or like really hard to find?
It's Kiora, the Crashing Wave emblem. At the beginning of your end step, put a 9/9 blue Kraken creature token onto the battlefield. That's like Merit Lage, right?
Is this the one that starts on 2 loyalty?
Yeah, and you plus to like fog something, and you minus to explore.
I had a friend play that in the in lands.
Yeah,
like legacy lands.
Was it good?
It didn't seem like it. Right. Mostly because it starts on a hilariously low loyalty.
All right, we'll go through card by card. Forsaken Drifters, 3 and a black, 4/2. When it dies, mill your top 4 cards. Oh, boring Revoke Existence. Everyone's seen this one a million times. Ooh, Nyxborn Wolf. It bestow for 4 and a green, also 2 and a green. Enchanted creature gets +3/+1, but it's also a 3/1 for 3.
Pretty cool.
Evanescent Intellect. Enchant creature. Enchant creature has 1 in a blue, tap, mill someone for 3.
I'm
There's
sure
a lot
someone
of
enjoyed
really
that
bad
card.
cards in this set. Now I remember
It's
this.
true. Yeah.
Epiphany Storm. Enchanted creature has red, tap, discard a card, draw a card.
Wasn't that in the Jeskai Ascendancy combo deck?
No, I don't think it actually was. I think you're
Okay.
thinking of a Retraction Helix, probably.
Yeah, okay.
Claim of Erebos. Enchanted creature has 1 in a black, tap, target player loses 2 life, and it costs 1 in a black. So far, some really not very good cards.
Yeah, you gotta do your pack one, pick one out of this.
Yes, I know. So far, none of them are good. Deepwater Hypnotist. 2-1 for 2. Inspired. When it becomes untapped, target creature an opponent controls gets -3/-0 until end of turn. So the point of that card was you would attack, untap, like shrink their 3/3 to like a 0/3 so you could attack into it again. Nyxborn Shieldmate. It's a white for a 1/2, but it also bestow enchanted creature, it gets +1/+2. So it's like a Holy Strength variant.
Right.
Okay, we're getting to a real card. Karametra's Favor. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to another target creature for 1 in a red. It's called Fall of the Hammer.
Pretty reasonable.
Ooh! Karametra's Favor. Enchant creature. When it comes into play, draw a card. Enchanted creature becomes a Birds of Paradise. Satyr Nicksmith. I did not remember this card. 3-1 or 2/3 for 2 in a red. 2/1 haste. When it becomes untapped, you may pay 2 in a red. If you do, put a 3/1 red elemental enchantment creature token with haste onto the battlefield. Not until end of turn. There's just a 3/1 in play.
That's pretty cool.
Odonos River Trawler. When it comes into play, return target enchantment creature from your graveyard to your hand. Pay a white, sack it. Return target enchantment creature from your graveyard from your hand. So it's like a 2-for-1.
Right.
Alright. Eternity Snare, 5 in the blue, enchant creature. When it comes to play, draw a card. Enchanted creature does not untap. So this is a reprint from Time Spiral, actually, I believe. And it wasn't very good. Oh, and here is the rare. Are you ready for it? You ready?
Yep.
Oh, what do you think it is?
I don't know. I have no guess.
All right, it's Heroes Podium. It has a lot of text, so I'll read it for you. It's a 5-mana artifact, legendary artifact. Each legendary creature you control gets +1/+1 for each other legendary creature you control. Pay X, tap. Look at your top X cards of your library. You may reveal a legendary creature from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. All right, so that is your pack of Born of the Gods. I would first pick. I'd probably first pick Satyr Nicksmith, but it's weird because it was either Born Theros or Journey Born Theros as draft formats, if I recall correctly. So, kind of depends.
Yeah.
But, that was a fun diversion. So now we are back to 0 boosters being owed to Twitch chat. But, I opened that pack for Twitch chat and for you. But, back to the match. The stream must go on.
Which LED deck do you think we're going to play against?
God, why would you say that?
Well, we haven't had my personal favorite, which is Dredge.
Oh, but that one is such a better matchup.
Yeah, it's true.
Although it's not unlosable anymore because we don't have Glacial Chasm.
Right.
Alright, thanks for everyone hanging out.
I miss the Chasm locks.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think it's only good in very few matchups, right? Blue-white Bomberman incoming? I would rather not play against that. This sounds horrible for us.
I once played a burn player where in the Swiss, I won 101, where we didn't even start the second game, where basically it took that whole time to punishing fire them out. And then I played them again in the top 8, and we played for 2 hours, and they were under Chasm Lock for almost the entire time.
They thought you would mess up and die.
Oh, actually, no, I remember why it took so long. Actually, I did not have Punishing Fire, I had Molten Vortex, so I couldn't, like, mill to it.
Oh, so you had to... Wait.
I had to take, like, I couldn't just, like, aggro Dredge Loam.
Right. It becomes very annoying then. You're right.
Yeah, I think I milled 2 of them really early in one of the games, so I had to, like, only do natural draws the whole time and stuff. So it took forever.
How do I feel about the modern Belcher decks? I think they're really funny to look at. I have no interest in playing one myself. Right. It's borderline, but I think it's a keep, right?
Yeah, I think I like it.
God, if this was an accelerant, this hand would actually be the nuts.
Yeah, same thing if we had a red source.
But I think discounting these two, this hand's like pretty good. And you know, we do get draw steps.
Right.
Points going to 5. All right, probably going to get vultured.
Do you have a guess if the modern Belcher deck or the legacy Belcher deck will be better?
In their respective formats?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the legacy Belcher deck is better, but I think the modern Belcher deck, people have figured out that Field of Ruin is insane versus it already.
Yeah,
Which is kind of funny, right? Because like literally you have no basic land, so every Field of Ruin is just a one-sided strip mine. Oh, that was pretty good.
Yeah. So Windswept Heath.
It feels like Maverick or Elves, right?
It feels unlikely it's Elves where they have like 0/1 drops.
They've mulled to 5 though, right?
Yeah, it still feels like off their 7 cards they would have.
Alright, so do you want to gamble for exploration?
Wouldn't we gamble for Manabond?
Oh, sure. That makes more sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like Manabond.
Alright. Yep.
Yeah, this is one of the reasons I like having at least one Manabond in the deck.
Yes, we didn't discard the Manabond.
Nice.
Also, Manabond makes Glacial Chasm Lock so much easier. That's the other thing you learn very quickly. That's why I've played one for a long time, but not recently. But I don't know. Maybe I was just wrong the entire time.
Yeah, it's really like kind of meta dependent, I would say.
So this is like 4C Loam then, right?
Sure seems like it. It's very
like
odd.
These lands scream 4C Loam to me. So if I dredge, I can still make the Merit Wage, so I guess I'm supposed to?
Yeah, I think so.
My guess is 4C Loam, fine, Gersh. That's the thing that makes the most sense to me. So you play out the Heath to play around this getting decayed.
Oh,
shit.
Find...
Yeah, whoops. This is the one downside of... Okay, maybe I wasn't supposed to play Loam then?
Yeah, I didn't catch it in time.
Okay, shit. That was actually bad. I think we're going to be okay. Unless we get knighted here. Which is actually a pretty big downside, right?
Right.
Alright, shit. Yeah, that was a pretty big mistake, actually. I hope it doesn't cost us. I think maybe this game we can beat a knight, but it'll be very dependent on what actually happens, right?
Yeah, usually you need Manabond to go over the top of the knight.
Maybe they'll just concede to my fetch. Aha!
Yeah.
Never punished for playing poorly. That was actually a seriously bad play, I think.
I've had multiple people do that in paper to me.
All right. So we're thinking 4C Loam, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's either that or some crazy brew.
So this is a matchup where I want this card, I think, unfortunately.
Yeah, I would leave it in.
I think I don't love Maze versus them, if I remember right.
Yeah, it does basically nothing.
Tab is super important because the way a lot of your stabilization games end up with them having no creatures. I think I'm actually going to side this in. I think
Yeah,
it
I like
actually
that.
seems pretty good here. This kills Dark Confidant, which is not irrelevant. What is bad? This is like kind of okay versus them, right?
Yeah, I kind of like it actually.
Can I go down to like 1 depths?
What about the Valakut Awakening?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this card is actually not very good.
Yeah, I think it's not very good in like probably any matchup or like
All right, what else should I cut?
one more.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a depth.
Yeah, I'm thinking of depths as well.
Yeah, that seems fine to me. It feels like depths or grasping dunes, but grasping dunes is probably better.
I think Dunes is good, like, just generally speaking. Although we don't know the matchup, which I'm kind of sad about.
So close.
It's pretty
We
good.
got
I
the
think
combo.
I'm going to bottom a fetch.
I'm excited to see how good this card is. We got like the right matchup for it, and we got the right draw for it. It's basically like if that card doesn't win the game in this matchup right now, it feels like it's not good.
I think it's better versus Snow than it is versus 4C Loam, actually.
Yeah, but it's like the class of matchup we want, and we have the other card with it.
That's fair.
Yeah, so it's what we thought.
I think I have to play the Bog.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's more beatable than a Knight is, I think, actually.
Yeah, which is sort of hilarious. Well, good thing they can't elk our Valakut Exploration. Can the Valakut
Too late.
Exploration tag them? Or tag Oka, rather?
No.
Okay.
So how do I want to play this? Probably play Valakut Exploration, then play Wooded Foothills.
Yeah, we can wait to crack the foothills till the like we're more likely to use the land drop or whatever we hit off the exploration.
But if I hit an Exploration off the fetch, I'll want it, right?
Right, but it seems like it's better to have another look at a card next turn.
But my mana's like tied up next turn, right? With the second Exploration? Maybe that's
Right,
actually a reason to maybe okay, actually I think you're right. Never mind. I'm just gonna wait to play a second one and then oh, they're gonna try to kill us. So Tabernacle after these are in play is good. Before
right.
if they make it after the Tabernacle is in play, then it doesn't work out well for us.
You know that from playing that crazy lands deck that had Oko and Tabernacle in it?
That's such a mess to keep track of, honestly.
Yeah.
Alright, so they are it.
So we got work cut out for us.
We don't have Glacial Chasm in the deck, which is kind of a problem, actually. Although I wouldn't leave it in this matchup anyways, I think. So it's fine.
Yeah, I would definitely have cut it. That's Loam under the first one.
Yeah. So I guess I play Grasping Dunes and see what happens.
Yeah, I think so.
Holy cow, what is going on?
Oh, we got the Manabond.
I'm questioning if that's even better than the Exploration. I think I should just play the Exploration, actually.
Yeah, Exploration actually seems better. I thought that was a crop. It's hard to see underneath those things.
I agree, this is not the best interface. Can I play this as a land off of it? Yes, I can. I think I should.
Yeah. So we're going off here.
Wait, did I click on it?
Yeah, this is not the best interface.
Do I want to port them? No, I think I'm just gonna Dunes their Dry Driver, probably.
Yeah. This is so much damage. We're gonna 6 them here, right?
So I just kill the Dry Driver, or I port... I'm not sure, actually. Maybe we can just fireball them out with these explorations, right?
Yeah, I think so. I kind of like just killing the Dryad Arbor.
Alright. That was kind of cool. We did some stuff.
Yeah. Next turn's gonna be insane.
Well, we have to kill them, otherwise we die.
Right.
But I think we can probably like make a Merit Wage next turn, most likely, right?
Yeah, or find Field of the Dead.
So this is 4 Loam. No red. They usually cut red from their deck nowadays.
Yeah.
Nice. We don't care about that. That turn was sweet.
Yeah, it feels like it's gonna take some effort to learn how exactly to optimize like Valakut Exploration in terms of like the operations and stuff.
Is porting better? No, because I think we want the land in the graveyard just in case, right? Alright. I mean, obviously I'm not 100% sure, but... Let's see, waste, that... If we find another exploration, it might just be lethal, actually.
Right, we have...
What does crop rotation do? That's +1 damage, right?
Or if we get a fetch...
Yeah, so let's think about this. So if we tap this for green, they go to 14. We have 2 land drops left. So a fetch would be 4 damage more, so that'd be a total of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's not quite enough.
What's under the other one?
Gamble. Both of our mana bonds are gone.
Right.
So I think I could play one of these lands first and see what happens, is probably correct.
Yeah, the other option is to go for Field of the Dead. And just like clog up the ground.
Oh, that's actually probably good, right?
It seems like they're gonna have a hard time getting the last 6 in.
Right, yeah. I think that's actually probably right. So I have a red floating. I could gamble. I guess I play the land first and see what happens, right?
Yeah. It seems like the Mirror Age thing's not worth even doing because of the
I
night.
don't think
Like
they can win from this.
yeah, exactly.
I think my opponent conceded, but now it's just lagging. Yo, was
Dang.
that sweet or what? That was pretty sweet. Actually, I'm sort of convinced this card is good now, right?
I'm also convinced it at least merits something like 2 sideboard slots. Um, it looked good enough. It's plausible to me to have something in the main, like the way people have had Sylvan Library in the past. I've never liked Sylvan Library in this deck, just because you can't really pay life against almost anybody. And like the matchups you can pay life, like say like Sneak and Show or Storm or something, you have like nothing to find game one anyway.
Summer Bloom better than Manabond? Probably not, but I see what you're saying, Samurai Fun.
I've always wanted to play Burgeoning in lands.
I'm not excited about that card.
Yeah. So we've turned it around here.
Right. If I win this next match, I'll be up one chest. And then we can rebuild the deck slightly and try again.
Yeah, I would say we've played against 4 not great matchups. Like even the Loam one I think is probably not great.
I agree. Any deck with Knight of the Reliquary I don't think is a great matchup, generally speaking.
Yeah.
I think if I was sitting there by myself, I would probably think for a long time to see if I could one-shot them, then just give up and rotate for the Field of the Dead.
Yeah.
We lost to Doomsday, then we lost to Tess, then we beat Urza Stompy, then we beat 4C Loam. None of those matchups are particularly good, I think.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna ship. This
Yeah.
hand's like a super trap. This hand's freaking great though, so
Yeah.
see you later, one punching fire.
Yep.
Like, that's the nice thing about the London Mole for exactly this deck, I think, is like a lot of the cards are not good in multiples. So it doesn't even feel that bad if you put one of them away, right?
Yeah, that's like a lot of people in slow depths have cut the 4th Mox Diamond. And I kind of like it just because you just always bottom it with London Mulligan.
By the way, I've missed the second Taiga a few times already now. Mostly for the Valakut Exploration business.
Yeah, it's possible because of that it changes things.
Yeah, it kind of felt like it, right?
But I think, for instance, like the other Valakut card we were not really sold on, that one seems like it can just go.
Yeah, I'm probably going to cut it. I assume... Yeah, I'm just going to cast this.
Yeah.
I usually wait on the gamble until my hand's like bigger. Because I think this game we're going to want to gamble for either Manabond or Exploration, essentially. Do you agree with that?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it obviously depends a little on the but like in general, yeah.
But without the Glacial Chasm, we're also like a lot colder to elves than we would be normally. Which is kind of sad, but... Uh-oh.
It's not good.
We might be dead in game one, but I have a bunch of Force of Vigors in the sideboard, so... However, if it is, if this is a Magus of the Moon, we can take the high variance line.
Right.
Or we can sit here and wait for a little bit, but I hate waiting versus them because a lot of volatile shit can happen, right?
Yeah.
We'll see what the matchup is, but generally, you don't love to see Chrome Mox Ancient Tomb.
No.
Oh, I've seen this deck. This is the like red Eldrazi deck that has
That runs
Blood
Blood
Sun.
Sun?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that seems way better for us what just happened than other options. What does that creature do? I don't remember. Oh, okay.
Huh. How should I play this turnout? I guess just Loam, play Gamble for Exploration, probably.
I was wondering about porting.
Oh, you just want to port and say go?
But we
Yeah.
could gamble plus port.
Then we're gambling for a land then?
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what land would even want.
I think I'm just going to gamble for Exploration, actually.
Yeah, that seems fun.
Or maybe it
Is it
should
better
just
than
be
Manabond?
Manabond, yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind. Lucky.
Nice.
That is actually really lucky because we're like 33% to get screwed. All right, so there's a lot of downsides with this play, and I'm not going to say what they are because I don't want it to happen to me. Ari taught me that you're not allowed to name the card, otherwise it's more likely to happen to you.
I like that. Yeah, I was hoping their hand would be jammed up, but that did not happen.
This is fine. Well, sort of. You know what I mean? It's sort of fine, but why did they play the Chrome? Oh, because they have P and Kieran. Of course, that actually does make sense, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the draw.
Ooh, Tabernacle. Wow, that was actually nuts, right?
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Plus the field, that's kind of like exactly what we needed.
You got smashed by a hurricane? That sucks.
Was it a green hurricane or a blue hurricane?
You would say that, wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
So they can pay for 4 of their things, but the unfortunate thing is, like, we can't actually take them off of all of their creatures, but we can constrain them by quite a bit. The Punching Fire looks pretty good too, actually.
Why did you go for City instead of Ancient Tomb?
Because they have to take damage.
Oh, I was just thinking they probably have to play a land this turn anyway.
Oh, I guess. I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure it's actually going to matter, right? Maybe it will. Maybe we should have killed the city. Or the Ancient Tomb.
Yeah, I think killing Tomb is better.
Okay. I have to loam back the Grove, Wasteland. See, this is a game where, like, Glacial Chasm might actually be necessary as well. But I'm not going to do anything but dredge anyways. I guess maybe making the zombies is enough to stabilize.
Yeah, that's sort of the hope.
You would have killed Tomb. Yo, what's up? We got one PT champion in the chat. One Insane
nice. Which one?
Well, with a username like Insane Hane, who do you think it is?
Well, I figured it out from the name.
Yeah, we're playing a bunch of new cards, Hane, just for science, and because I'm a professional casual now.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
most of us are now.
Oh, so they're trying to hit Blood Sun, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that.
That's not good.
Yeah, it's really not good. I'll probably do it.
Turns out when you draw 4 cards a turn, you get good cards.
Commander 2019 cards. Counting you, we've got 6 GP chance. Yikes. Oh, they're just getting crypt? That makes sense, actually. We're kind of screwed now, I think.
Yeah.
I can draw. No, this is really not good. All right. This is like the best card in the matchup, and we have so many of them.
Yeah.
Oh, this is pretty good actually in this matchup too.
It seems like the Valakut card's pretty good too.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I don't think I want. Does Cassius do anything? I don't think it does, right?
It's like we get Loam.
Would that
That's
be
about
enough?
it. I mean, it won't be enough, but
I guess I do want to entomb a Loam anyways, right?
yeah.
I mean, they've already used their crypt.
It's not like we want to draw it.
Quick yes, just to be cheeky.
Magic Online announcing that trigger is just like a rub-in.
Gotta keep it tight and still lose anyway. There are no duplicate lands in our... Oh no, there are plenty of duplicate lands in our deck. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
They'll crypt again? You think they normally play more than one crypt in their sideboard? Okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
Well, actually, am I done? No, I'm pretty sure this... Oh wait, now I can't even cast anything. Alright. Yeah, this matchup is very volatile. Their crypt is not in exile. They crypted us, not themselves.
Yeah.
If they crypted themselves, they could get their crypt back. But they did not crypt themselves. Whoa. All right.
Bog does nothing.
It's true. I think this mostly doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it's not really what we want to be doing.
I think Maze sort of does nothing as well.
Yeah, it's like not the axis you can win on.
Nope. And I think everything else is good. God, I hope we get to fling them out under an ensnaring bridge. I agree. Yeah, I think we're gonna rebuild the deck and play maybe a few more matches. Yeah, we're just trying them for science. So far, we've found that Valakut Exploration is actually good, and other ones have been lands.
Yeah, I would say I'm most intrigued actually by the
smashing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Think I can do better.
Yeah, it doesn't really do anything.
It has Force of Vigor, but this is still pretty bad. Because I'll just go to 5.
Yeah, it's tempting.
It's not really that tempting, right?
Yeah, it's
well, you
true.
can put Exploration back, and then your hand is still just not very good. All right, this is the best one by far.
We got the combo.
All right, I'm gonna put Thicket and Stage on the bottom, I think.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, see ya, bud. Hope you have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Whoa, what the heck? What is that?
I don't know.
Why did that happen? That's weird. Oh, I forgot to play a land. Whoops.
Oh, we didn't play a land that turn?
Yeah, I somehow clicked past it. Whoops. I was supposed to play the stage out.
Are we still on our first main, or is it too late?
No, it's too late. It's their turn now. That's pretty bad, actually.
Yeah, because we kind of wanted to get Shelter Thicket with that fetch, too.
It's not a bug. I think I actually hit F2 by accident, which means the software is operating as intended.
Are they just pausing to make us think about this?
No, I think this person is a Japanese streamer. but I'm not 100% sure.
Was the Red Eldrazi list a Japanese list? I feel like that was the first time I saw it.
Right.
Does he have a chance because of this exploration?
Yeah, it's going to be hard, but I think what is going to need to happen is we're going to need to get Mox Diamond plus Force of Vigor or green card in our hand to pitch to Force of Vigor under a Valakut Exploration, right?
Yeah, we can cast it off the exploration with green card in hand, right?
I'm pretty sure that's how that works, yeah. Yeah, this card literally just came out today. Or technically yesterday.
Was that pause them reading it?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was. I mean, who can say for sure, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe we'll deal them the full 20 with a pair of these again, right?
That was my hope. It's nice that the one finds more.
Yeah. What a sweet card.
It's nice that it's a combo with a card that also contains part of its name. It's like they told us what to do.
Yeah, it's like Hogaak says you can't pay mana for it, and Candra's like, yeah, that's a goddamn joke. Why would I ever pay mana for this card?
Right.
Swagohod MTG, it's been pretty good so far when we've cast it effectively. I also liked Frenzy, but I was probably the biggest Frenzy apologist. I will admit that. That's my bias.
I played Frenzy yesterday because it was in that list I copied from the Four Seasons event.
Yeah.
And I would say so far this card looks dramatically better.
It's better until you play against Abrupt Decay. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Why is this here? I want to know. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
This card in Standard, I don't know. Like, it's day one of new Standard, too. Like, maybe someone plays it. Yo, Dom Harvey, what's up, buddy? Is that Resident Sleeper? No, that's Kriegasm. I don't know what that emote means personally, but... Alright, since this is taking a while, if people enjoy the stream, hit that follow button, hit that sub button. Happy Subtumber. And then, if you enjoy random magic tweets, follow Dave Long MTG. That's all I'm going to say. Random magic tweets.
Yeah. Usually about Legacy.
Look, let's not lie. I saw you tweeting about those Uros and shit.
Yeah, that animation on Arena is terrifying.
Why did they take so long to play a Ravelmaster?
Yeah, it felt like their hand was either very good or very bad from the really long pause, and it appears the answer is bad. Nice
it's hard to tell Swagod MTG. Alright. I think I'm gonna die to Ravelmaster probably first.
Yeah, Ravelmaster is a considerably faster clock unless we run off some explorations in Valakut Exploration.
A Punishing Fire would take a lot of the clock off of us, though.
Yeah.
Valakut Exploration Corsair Crew Fix. That's cool. Piece sheet 10. It is cool. I don't like this.
It's a little scary.
So, if they're smart, And if their deck is built right, they can get an LED this turn, not even play it, and then just wish for. Then play LED next turn, crack, and get the Lattice.
Right.
Barbarian Ring does not work under Blood Moon. I don't play that card anymore because it's pretty bad as well.
Yeah, Blaststone kind of replaced it.
But we have Shatterskull Smashing, which would be good here. Do you agree with that, Dave?
Definitely. We could take out the Rattlemaster too.
Yeah, I know. We could kill both of these, which would be nice. Actually, Smashing seems pretty good in this deck. I'm not going to lie. Like, I put it there on a whim, but I think it's just legitimately good.
Yeah, I hadn't really considered it here, but I think it actually seems quite good. Do we gamble for the Smashing?
But I can only cast it for 2?
Right. It split the damage, right? So we could only kill one thing, or like we couldn't even kill the Karn.
I'm pretty sure it's X damage to 2.
Yeah, I think it doubles it if it's like 6 or more, or some big number.
Yeah, but that's irrelevant. It's just
right.
That's not how I was looking at it. I could kill the Rattlemaster if I win the gamble, but then I don't know.
The other option is play the land and like get a new card.
Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna do that, but I'm not sure. Maybe. Oh, wait. Is it crazy to just gamble for Loam? Kind of, right? I guess.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not that crazy, I think.
Is gambling for Loam better than... Should we just play the land first?
No, because I might want to just cast the Loam and play the 2 lands out to get 2 triggers, right?
Yeah, I guess so. All right.
The other option, which I think is the worst option, is to just get Punching Fire, but I don't think that's actually good.
No.
5 head. Where I'm probably going to lose this game anyways, but... Alright. I'm definitely sold on this card. I mean, we're going to lose this game, I think, most likely, but that doesn't knock how effective this card was.
Yeah, I think that card's quite good, and I think it seems like the Shatterskull card is also merits a slot. I would probably put it in the main.
Yeah, let's rebuild the deck a little bit after this. Sidetrack is bad. Yeah, this is probably the deck I'm technically the most known for. Versions of this deck. Obviously, we're just like memeing and trying new cards because that's what you do, right?
Yeah, I think we both agree that this is not the best metagame choice of a deck.
Yeah, if I wanted to win a tournament, I would just play Rogue Delver, personally. And Dave knows I have many times.
Yeah. And I would play Depths while acknowledging that that's also probably not the best metagame choice.
You do love to do that, don't you?
Yeah, I think it's closer to the right metagame choice than this is.
Condemned to be known for? I guess that's a good way of putting it.
They saw our other piece of tech that's about to be cut.
Punching Fire. Alright, dead. Okay, so not the best league, 2-3. I would say all 5 of our matchups were bad, actually, I would say. Like, they're all definitely just not good matchups. Oh, it's not that I actually enjoy playing Rug Delver Fine Gersh. Call me a heathen. Alright, cutting this card. What do you think about this?
I cut it also, I think.
Yeah.
And I think I would think about just cutting the Shelter Ticket. Like for a second Taiga.
Just acknowledging that we don't need Shelter Thicket if we're playing Valakut Exploration?
I think so.
Alright. Feingersh also enjoys playing Rug Delver. What does that make Feingersh? A bad person or a good person? Only you can decide.
We're gonna get the Shatterskull in the main, right?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut the second Manabond, honestly.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
So don't be lie. Don't be confused. This says 36. It's actually 35.
I've always liked 34 in this deck.
I've always liked more than you have, personally.
Yeah.
And kind of want to get some spheres in too, frankly.
Yeah, I've never really loved Trap in general.
Yeah, I was thinking that would be better versus all of the people trying to like do the meme BS.
Right.
But should I main deck Karakas?
I don't think we really need it.
We don't need Chasm.
I think we could probably go down to 2 chokes for a 4th sphere.
Okay. So just 8 anti-combo cards?
It's a lot, but
yeah, but I mean, look at... I mean...
Should we go for a 4th Valakut Exploration just to, like, really do it?
I think 2 main, 1 sideboard is actually plenty, personally.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Cut both Manabond. Are you going to give a reason, or are you just going to say it, Matt?
I like having the 1 Manabond. What about... yeah, maybe cut a Trap for a choke, so we have a little more flexibility.
Yeah, I think I like that better, actually.
You don't have the sweet whiteboarded chokes I always play.
Look, you can do what you want when you build your own deck. I'm building the deck here. I'm in the driver's seat, so we're using the correct choke. God damn it. I have to make sure it's the right one, because you never know with MTGO. Let's rename it something more creative. We're exploring!
We have 7 explorers.
Right, change decks. Alright, I'm going to click view deck before we actually join the match. Okay, nice.
Do you want to show the other view?
Yes. Alright, but now is a good time for us to get a drink. Let's take a quick 2-minute break, real quick. I'm going to run an ad, and we'll be right back in a sec. If you enjoy this stream, hit that follow button, hit that sub button. I'll be right back in 2 minutes. Alright, I am back. I don't know if Dave is yet.
Yep, I'm here.
Alright, sweet. Let's try again. So, person says, because the land from Valakut Exploration cannot be played by Manabond. Okay, but that doesn't really mean that you shouldn't play the card. Huh, why does it flip back? This list definitely does respect test, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This is like a very good like I mean, I still wouldn't want to play the matchup because you nearly lose almost all game ones, but
It feels like this guarantees now we're just going to play nothing against the Delver. Like 0 combo.
I'm not mad at this configuration versus Delver, to be fair. Like,
yeah, that's true. Close.
Yeah, just gonna mulligan, obviously.
Yeah.
Do not keep these hands, people. Just don't do it.
There are not that many green sources.
There's like... I usually play more than most people, I think.
No, I just meant like to keep it and then try to draw one. It's like really unlikely.
Well, this hand's pretty good. On 6. I guess I bottom this?
Yeah, I think so.
Exploration or Manabond would be our best draw. Oh, please not black-red. Please. Okay, okay. I still hate it.
The fast mana piece.
Sullivan, Dunes... Oh, it's Hogaak. Dunes kills Arcana Sullivan, which is the primary threat that you have to worry about.
Yeah.
So when do I bog them? When do you think?
I think, yeah.
You think I wait, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I found in this matchup, especially since we don't have Chasm, you kind of have to get a lot.
You actually kind of have to combo kill them a lot more than anything else, I would say. I guess I have to do it now, right?
I would actually think about getting Tab. They have a really hard time beating Tab if they don't have Alter.
What if I just let this resolve?
They're going to name crop rotation like 100%.
What?
So
It's a Misty Rainforest.
Yeah, I would get Tab.
It's a Misty Rainforest, though, Dave.
Oh, right, they don't have the matchup. Sure.
I think they're going to name Brainstorm.
I'm too used to playing in paper where everyone would name crop rotation in that spot. Come on, Brainstorm.
The nice thing is, on Goldfish, my last few finishes are all, like, blue decks. It's like Rug Delver, Snowco, Strifopile.
Nice, we got Force of Will.
Oh, by the way, Sullivan, hope you're having a good one. It's been a while, dude. Noted vintage dredge aficionado or master.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure you recognize the name.
Yeah, they fellow vintage dredge player.
There's not many of you left. I'm not gonna lie.
True.
I guess you would enjoy playing Hogaak fine, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I prefer dredge, but I wouldn't be sad. It's like bizarre. I don't think we do anything.
So they're going to therapy me, but then I can bog them, I guess, or get tab.
I think you really want to get Tab. This deck, like, my experience has been like, if you get Tab, they just don't do a lot. Like, if they have Alter, it's really bad, but they usually don't have Alter.
So I'm going to get Forest and rotate away my Forest then, right?
Yeah.
I don't need a basic land in this matchup. You sure? Like, our hand's so slow.
But aren't we? We're only getting a Bloodghast and a Gravecrawler. It's like not that much.
Alright. I really hope to draw an Exploration or a Mox Diamond now. What do you think they'll name? Probably Valakut Exploration?
Yeah, hopefully they'll misremember the name or something. I guess it's in the chat.
It's hard to cast Loam off of our Tabernacle pet.
You're not playing.
That turn after? Maybe, I guess. But we still have the fetch. So I'm leaving the Taigas left in the deck to fetch for instead. Alright, so Wasteland would be okay. Oh, there's a Taiga.
Yeah. We can also make zombies.
It's going to be a lot slower. I think my best draw is Exploration next turn, actually.
Yeah, that or the Manabond.
How Shatterskull? It would have been really good versus the red Stompy deck we played against. I think it's probably just good overall. Oh yeah, they can do this. That makes sense.
Yeah, the Shatterskull seems much better than I would have thought. Like, I didn't really even consider it in this deck, but it seems pretty reasonable, actually.
See, that's why you have me around. I'm big brain.
Yeah, going for the mythic one. That's the right answer. It's like they told us which one to play.
It's not loomable, but you can play it off Crucible and Excavator, and you can play it off of Corsair Prefix. Those are not bugs. That's just how the card works.
But only as a land.
Right. Yo, we're dying pretty fast.
Yeah, the feeder is not great. We could really use a maze.
A rotation's good too, I think, then.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Although, the first game we played, it let us put in a land off Manabond. Like, we didn't even have the choice. It just came into play. Like, I think it's bugged on MTGO, but that's not how it's supposed to work, I'm pretty sure. That's not good. I don't think I'm even dredging Loam. I don't think it actually does anything.
No.
This is like a pretty common spot, like, where like dredging Loam doesn't actually do anything except draw you more cards that don't do anything. So you'd rather just draw a card that does something, right?
Yeah, it's like 3 draws at 2 mazes, which is like 6 cards, versus all the crops and the mazes and the gambles. Like...
Yep. This is like a pretty commonly asked question I found. Yo, fighter escort.
Yeah, I usually just multiply the number of outs off Loam by 3 and compare that to the other number. And then like things like Force of Will factor in a little bit too if it's close. Like we're trying to hit a land, it's better to draw in a lot of cases.
So we're dead in 2 turns. It's kind of insane.
Yeah, the real issue with our hand was so bad. Like the crop was our only action, so like we were in serious trouble kind of regardless. If we didn't draw something, we didn't draw something. They also had a very high number of lands for the Hogaak deck.
No.
Yeah, we're pretty dead.
Yeah, I don't like playing companions in this deck. They are not high impact enough. Just the problem.
They also alert everyone, like, please kill me when you play, like...
I think that's less of an issue because your first land drop alerts them to please kill me.
Yeah, but like their mulligan decision, for instance.
So, I'm saying this in because they often have Leyline of the Void.
Mm.
What don't I like? This actually this would have been no, not really. Um,
Ghost Quarter is like a little ambitious.
don't they have only 2 swamps?
Yeah,
I guess that's a lot to get through to like try to get them out, right? But if
right.
they fetch a swamp, this becomes more effective, right?
Yeah.
I think maybe Port is not so good versus them actually.
For actually the Valakut explorations, they don't seem. This isn't really their matchup.
That's fair. Should I be playing 4 Misty? I don't think so. I've played a lot of games where it's like Sorcerer Spyglass decks too, though, which like does come up. I think it's kind of a wash Killmaster, right?
Yeah, I don't really. In depths, I like. If I play 6 fetches, I'll go 2 Misties, 4 Verdants. But that deck also has Urborg, so like hitting needling on fetch land isn't that good.
Yeah, Pat. If I had thought about it a long time, you're correct, but that's a lot of. I mean, I guess it's like a slight error to not consider what happens if I draw Blast Zone on exactly that turn. Um, trying to remember what else I was setting out.
Run Field of the Dead doesn't seem great.
It's good versus their leyline bullshit games. So I don't want to cut it for that reason. Is that crazy?
I'd probably cut that or the Shatterskull. The Shatterskull also doesn't seem. I guess it still doesn't untap red, so I don't know.
I don't think there's a lot of. I mean, Pat, if you give me a lot of other reasons, so far you've named a one outer, which I admit I could have considered, but I don't think there's actually another situation. This seems very bad, actually.
Yeah, I would chip this thing.
I guess.
Yeah, I like this one.
Do I even need the Mox?
No.
I think I'm gonna just play Manabond and not reveal anything.
Yeah, you don't want to waste the bog.
Exactly. Drawing a gamble would be good. Drawing a crop rotation would be decent. I have a lot of really good draws here, actually.
Yeah, Loam would be good.
I have to be careful to click no.
Hmm.
Um, Sidetrack, I can send you the updated list later. I didn't update it on the extension because it's too much to look at 2 screens at once right now.
Is that Bloodghast under Fatal Sitting?
Yeah. I think I might just bog them. That's like pretty good value.
Yeah, then you can trigger Manabond too, and you have Punishing Fire up to kill stuff.
Yeah. I think it's correct, right?
Yeah, I like it.
All right. If I draw Loam, this hand becomes bananas, right?
Right.
Like, I don't think they can win if I draw Loam. I guess I wait on the off chance like something weird happens, right?
Yeah, might as well.
So technically I can lose from this board if they kill me in exactly one turn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like for
Like if they
instance,
go
the
alter
altar.
here and then they just say go, I can definitely still lose, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is, right? Am I supposed to punching fire this?
I don't think so.
All right. Huh. Didn't we just bog them?
Yeah. Yeah, that turned around quickly.
So I need to. Am I drawing dead? Like 4. So I'm at 16.
Like
They attack for 14. I go to 1.
Karakas would be good.
It's okay, I guess. It's not like great.
Yeah.
Do you even punching fire a supplier? It seems like the answer is no, right?
Yeah, it feels unlikely we're gonna lose by like exactly 1 life.
Wait, so you want to punching fire a supplier?
Yeah, I was saying don't. Like it feels unlikely it's gonna come to 1 life, and the 3 cards definitely could matter.
Eight, 12, 13, 14. I don't have Glacial Chasm in the deck, so I'm pretty much drawing dead now. Well, hold on. I can. Nope, I can't really do very much, right?
No, we can't even double punching fire. And we like if we go to 2, there's nothing we have that like bails us out of that.
Right, because we don't have Chasm. This is a matchup where sometimes you need Chasm. Like this game, we definitely need Chasm, but we die instead, which is fine.
Yeah, they certainly recovered quickly.
Yeah. I mean, we mulliganed, our hand wasn't great, and then we died, which, that can happen. That's fine.
Yeah.
We could build our deck in such a way to be better in that matchup, but, you know. I think that matchup is totally fine, though, if not favorable. I think it probably is favorable, but not by, like, a huge amount anymore.
I mean, it's by far the best matchup we've played today.
It's true.
Sweet. This is good against all the decks we're good against, and bad against all the decks we're bad against.
That's fine, though.
Yeah.
Large flats is generally not a good sign, I would say.
Yeah. Swamps are not our friend.
Because I only had 3 red sources, right? I can P-Fire, return P-Fire. Wait. Oh no, I guess I could have? Did I miscount? Another Hogaak deck, huh? Alright. Our draw's a lot better this time, though.
Yeah.
So I think I just loam and leave up rotation, and I guess I could actually just play the tab out. What do you think?
Yeah, you could play out Tab and also play Mox Diamond, so you have the crop rotation if some stuff somebody gets crazy.
Oh, I think I should just play both diamonds out because of Cabal Therapy, right?
Yeah, right, yeah.
Depending on what we draw, we might be able to, like, wastelock them.
Right. Yeah, it definitely seems like stuff could get scary this turn. It's gonna be a bog up.
I think it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, their mills were not the best.
I guess I have to bog them now?
Yeah, I think so, because we can go get
Yeah.
tab back anyway.
Yo, Sidetrack, thanks for the sub. Hope you're having a good one.
Does that put us halfway to another pack?
Yes, it does. It does. I forgot that you're here just to see packs open, aren't you, Dave? Really wish I'd drawn an Accelerant.
Yeah, we're still doing great.
Oh, DT Lurch making sure that we open... Alright, Dave, are you sure you want another Born pack to be open?
Yeah, no, we can mix it up.
Alright, I'll open Iconic Masters pack next. Because everyone's excited by that set, right?
Yeah, get that manager in.
Yeah, what else is in IMA? Like Jace? I think Jace is, right? This is the Hogaak I'm used to in this matchup.
Yeah, that other had really good draws.
Alright. I'm gonna play Port out. I could play Stage out. That actually opens up more outs, I think.
I think I like Port because they're just stuck on 2 lands.
No, so hear me out. They didn't do anything with 1 land last turn. If I play Port this turn and port them instead of playing Stage, I cut off all of the depths or rotations or gambles to immediately kill them as outs, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay, go Stage.
Because I would agree with Port if they had done stuff last turn. Like cast like a Careful Stay or something, right? You know?
Right.
But since they, you saw that they did nothing with their single land untapped, so I think playing the Port and porting them isn't actually good. Yo, Matt Ness, what's up? Congrats on your finish. Oh no! They just drew Careful Study. That's the only conclusion, right?
Yeah. Two bridge from below us.
I think you were following before, then Twitch probably reset it at some point, is my actual guess. I don't think you unfollowed me. I think it was just Twitch being Twitch, you know? I've seen that happen. Like, I don't know. Twitch's infrastructure is kind of weird, I guess. Anyways, we're just kind of goofing around. We're playing with new cards in this deck. We have Valakut Exploration in the deck, which I'm pretty sure it's actually good. Like, ooh, no lands?
It seems strong.
No lands, I love to see it. I'm going to copy their Bayou.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, this doesn't do anything. Bayou is a different land type for field in case if it gets to that.
Yeah, no, I like it.
So we're going to take a blind draw step because we draw Exploration, Wasteland. Oh no, they had another land. They tricked us. Damn, I didn't think they had a land. Uh-oh. So now they can gack us. Whoa. So what they could have done was therapy us for crop rotation and then made Hogaak, and I'm pretty sure that's correct, right?
Yeah, seems definitely right.
Alright, that's actually pretty good. So now I'm probably going to start dredging next turn then, right?
Yeah.
I shouldn't have tapped that. Actually, tapping that was actually a mistake, I think. But I still have enough to port plus stage, so I guess it's recoverable.
Yeah, it seems fine now.
So I'm probably going to see what they do. I'm going to port their Blue Source, I think.
Yep.
I'm probably going to stage Rishadan Port.
Yeah, that seems like the most likely thing. That's a little scary.
Yo, Anzi D with the raid of 57. What's up, brother? We're playing some
Hey.
new cards. There are 2 of these in my main deck and 1 of these in my sideboard. And we have a bunch of other random cards.
So far, this new card seems way better than Shark Typhoon.
Wow, you're just attacking Honorag, aren't you? We know Anu loves the Shark Typhoon.
It's true.
You know what I've considered in the past few years as well? I feel like I've gotten worse at playing this deck as well. Because I don't have to play it every week, you know?
Yeah, I used to play this deck for like hours and hours every single week.
Well, look, that's you and your brother. We're not going to discuss
That's
that.
true.
For what it's worth, Dave and his brother used to play hours and hours and hours of countertop miracles versus lands.
It was really useful. Then I like beat up on Miracles players I shouldn't have been beating.
Am I just going to die? It's kind of insane.
Yeah, we really needed to like find something that, like for instance, a Wasteland, so we could have looped this bog would have been awesome.
We had a lot of good draws, but wait. So let's actually figure out if I'm supposed to dredge or not.
Okay, what gets out of this really?
Depths mostly.
Yeah, so they're 9 off a loam versus. So it's more if we draw, I think.
Yeah, I think so. That's why I was bringing it up. We don't have Chasm anymore. That's why it's so difficult. But even if we had Chasm, I think you actually, if you take a draw step, you're more likely to find the Chasm than dredging Loam because every gamble and crop rotation is an out as well. So
Yeah,
that's why I'm pretty
and we
sure
don't
it's
have any like.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's correct to take a blind draw as well for that reason.
We also have no cycling lands.
Yeah, we cut off the cyclers, which is fine. I feel like this game was not supposed to happen like this, right?
Yeah, their draw was like very mediocre. We had our hand was really good at the start. We just kind of drew into nothing.
Yep. I guess it happens sometimes though. Like we are dead, right? Hold on. 4, 8, 12, 13, 14. So we go to 2, but we don't have Chasm. So the way we would have to. So how do I get out? Is it even possible?
Don't they just pay for the 4 big guys and we're dead?
Is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16? Oh no, it is 16. Right. Okay. I guess I am dead. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is a reason we can't cut Chasm. I mean, the problem with Chasm in this matchup is you actually die to Alter, even if you Chasm, Matt. That's why I don't love relying on it as well. But obviously they didn't have Alter that game.
Yeah, there's so few matchups anymore where you really want Chasm. It's like Elves and Hogaak and Dredge and Burn, and that's about it. And those are all like pretty small meta shares.
What else was I cutting?
The Valakut Explorations.
Right. I don't like Sphere in this matchup. think it's pretty
Yeah, I like
bad.
it versus normal dredge, but not Hogaak.
I only like it versus Dredge on the play, actually, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. I agree with that.
The problem with it versus Dredge on the draw is you'll actually just have to leave up crop rotation instead.
Yeah, it's really important to have early. So on the draw, it's not good enough.
By the way, someone remind me I have to open an iconic Masters pack IRL after this match. I don't think I'm allowed to keep this versus them.
No.
It's always in our hand.
I think we keep this.
Yeah, I'm gonna bottom the smashing, I think. Actually, maybe I shouldn't do that because it's my second colored source.
I don't know. I think I pushed the smashing.
Okay. I'm not even gonna cast Gamble on one, I think.
Yeah. It's nice to make some respect crop rotation.
If they discard two good cards here, am I supposed to bog them again? What do you think?
Yeah, it seems like if they're quite good. Is that Hogaak?
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do it to that.
No, that's not good enough.
I thought the Gactics used to play Leyline of the Void. Am I confused?
No, they usually had a bunch of them. They had like 4 ley lines and 2 surgicals. I probably would have ported that turn.
Oh. That actually makes sense. Yeah, I should have. I didn't even consider it, but that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's possible they didn't bother bringing them in or something, but that seems a little odd.
So I don't think
The
I'm supposed
sideboard this
to.
deck is like really stock, or like there's like kind of like one sideboard for a long time now.
So I don't think I'm supposed to dredge Loam this turn, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I don't think so.
All right. Surely I should bog them here, right?
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah. If you bog them and then crop rotate for Tabernacle, they're in a real rough spot.
I don't like. I don't like doing that because as we saw, I think the mana actually matters.
Okay, so you want to hold?
Yeah, I can just hold the crop, right?
Yeah, then it turns on like a stage or depths.
Right.
I guess it really depends too if they make a third, like if they miss their third land drop. Okay, they don't.
Why is this always happening to us?
Yeah.
Did I side in the Karakas? I hope I did. I did. All right. So at least I can rotate my. Oh, they did side it in. Okay.
Okay.
I sided in the forces, right? I did. I usually just do that versus deck because I assume that's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a Hogaak list that didn't have 4 ley lines.
Hmm.
The rough thing is the Karakas like isn't really. It's like something, but it seems like it's not gonna be enough.
I could just take a draw step before rotating, right? I feel like that might actually
Yeah,
be
like
better.
I think we want to hit stage or depths basically.
Considering my options, what happens if I just one swamp is gone? What if I ghost quarter? What if I work towards the ghost quarter them out and rotate for tab? Is that good?
Yeah, it seems like the other option is something that involves gambling for Manabond.
But then I would have to discard my rotation.
Yeah.
Oh, what I could also do is just maybe ghost quarter my own bog, but that doesn't work well without. So what happens if I quarter my own bog? The bog goes in a graveyard. I loam back those two and say go. Is that even good? Doesn't even look that good to me, right?
Yeah, it seems like the line that involves Ghost Growing Bog has to involve like getting an exploration or mana bond also.
Right. But also, like, we have to avoid getting killed by that. So I think I'm just gonna go fetch go and just fetch a Taiga.
What about what if the plan was like crop rotate for Tabernacle here plus Ghost Quarter, and then also we can gamble for Maze or Karakas?
So we're just assuming we're not gonna get altered, right?
Yeah, I think Alter and Vengevine we have to sort of assume like don't exist. I think I like that, getting tab and gambling for like Karakas or Maze.
Um, I don't know. It's really tough, actually. I kind of something is telling me it's wrong, and I don't know what.
Oh wait, actually, no, wait, we were not good at this. Um, I'm pretty sure we crop rotate the bog, get tab, cast loam off the floating black,
Yeah.
get back bog and bog them. That's actually the right line.
What does bogging them do? There's only a swamp.
Oh, sorry, that's not their graveyard on the right.
No.
That's their exile. Oh yeah, never mind.
If I quarter them first, then they'll have stuff in their graveyard because they'll get a swamp. So maybe I should do that first.
Yeah, that seems. Well, then we won't be able to bog them, right?
All right. I'm just gonna do the thing you said. So rotate this away for tab.
I think so. But obviously, don't play the bog.
Right. And you want to gamble for.
We could gamble for Karakas, for instance.
Yeah, I think that looks good to me. So we're priced into playing the really long game with this line, but I guess that's okay, right?
Yeah, we kind of had to draw the like depths, I think, to our stage to have the other line work.
Hypothetically, we could have gambled for one of the missing pieces, but I think that actually loses to damage sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, if they put much of anything on the board, it's not gonna be good enough. Yeah, whatever we should have actually got Maze because they're like likely.
This is fine. This is actually better that we did this in this way than almost anything else, I think.
Certainly, the Merit Lage line would have been bad.
And it makes sense for them to have that card in the deck for this matchup, obviously.
Yeah, our line was actually the right line for that situation, despite not really considering that situation.
Something just felt weird, right? Like,
Yeah,
How
these
could
do
the board
nothing.
look like that, right?
Right.
This is going to be one of those games where I think we're really going to wish that we had Chasm in our deck again.
Yeah.
All right, they're not hitting much that's scary, at least.
Yeah, we have the option to bog him again. Yeah,
I think I'm dead,
that's not good.
right?
Yeah.
It's very likely to be death.
They have a Hogaak in hand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so then they definitely do, because it's 2 Hogaak plus bridge is death.
We couldn't really do anything about this, I think, right?
Yeah, I think in that complicated turn, I think we made the right thing. I think possibly getting Maze was better than Karakas, but I'm not sure.
I really hate getting Maze because it doesn't tap for mana, right? Like, that's like a
Yeah,
big issue.
right. And it only matters if like they go their turn with tap and don't pay for Hogaak, and it's stopping like 2 damage, so it's not like a big difference.
Maybe they don't know. But I feel like everyone who plays this, well, they certainly don't know how to optimize. But it might not even matter. So what you're technically supposed to do in those situations is put a second GAC on the stack, and in response, sack the first one to mill yourself. But I don't think it's even going to come close to mattering this game.
Yeah, I mean, they hit the second bridge. They have 2 bridge, 2 Hogaak, and that's like easy mode.
All right, fine. That was really frustrating.
Yeah.
I guess I really hate playing ley lines in lands, though. Like, I don't know how you feel about it.
Yeah, I know. I feel the same. It's like I always thought with lands, like if you need to play Red Blast in the board, you should play a different deck. And I kind of feel the same way with Leyline.
Oh, I've been reminded I do need to open a pack. Let me get the pack real quick. It'll be an Iconic Masters pack. I'll be right back. 1 sec. I walked the wrong way. All right.
You find it?
What card is this? Anyone know? I don't know what card this is. I really don't recognize it. But let's see what's in the pack, y'all.
Mana Drain.
I really am hoping it's a Mana Drain. The Pinging Angel from your yard? I don't remember the name of this card, Kellen. You're going to have to remind me.
Or do you own a Mana Drain, Jarvis?
Yeah, I own 3 Italian ones.
Yes.
Oh, Fireman Angel. Okay. Alright, Dragon Egg. 2 and a red, O2, Defender. When it dies, you basically make a Dragon Whelp.
It's Little Rook Egg.
Yeah. Emerge Unscathed. Target creature gets protection from the color of your choice until end of turn. It has Rebound. Tormenting Voice. 1 in a red, discard a card as an additional cost, draw 2. Sustainer of the Realm, 2 white, white, 2/3 fire. Whenever it blocks, it gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Praise Vengeance. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Has Rebound. Dead Reveler. 2 in a black, 2/3. Unleash. A zombie. Duskdale Worm. 5 green, green, 7/7 Trampler. It's so much better than Crawlworm, Dave.
I know, it's sad. I feel like, you know how in DC you're not allowed to build buildings taller than the Washington Monument?
Yeah.
Or the Capitol or whatever? I feel like they should have done that with Crawworm. Like for
Fair.
4 GG, you couldn't make anything better.
But that's 5 GG.
Right, so that's fine.
Okay.
But I've got
Darksteel.
words for like Primeval Titan and such.
Fair. Darksteel Axe. Indestructible. Equipped creature gets +2/+2. And equip costs 2. Eternal Thirst. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature has lifelink, and whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Ooh, this is a nice one. Thrill Kill Assassin. 1 in a black, 1/2 Death Touch, Unleash. It looks very innocent, but man, this card was really good in RTR. And...
yeah, I remember that.
Oh, nice. A real money card? Mishra's Bauble. Do I have to say more? I'm not going to say more. Hoarding Dragon. 3 red, 4/4 fire. When it comes into play, you may search your library for an artifact card, exile it, then shuffle your library. When Hoarding Dragon dies, you may put the exile card into its owner's hand. Gruul Turf. Red-green bounce land. Alright, I'm going to show you the foil first. Mannequin. 2 mana, 1/1, and it taps for a colorless. And you ready? You ready for this rare, Dave?
Yeah, Mana Drain.
Hypersonic Dragon. It's also from RTR. What makes this iconic?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a 3 blue and a red 4/4 flying haste. You may cast sorcery spells as though they have flash. I do have a good story about this from Grand Prix San Jose. I'm playing a team limit tournament with my friends Nick Lynn and Benjamin Peebles-Mundy. We are 4-2. It's round 7. It's game 3. I'm the deciding match. I have a Hypersonic Dragon out. My opponent has like a developed board. During their combat step, they attack with everything, and I overload Mizium Mortars, and they're like, dispel that. I'm like, it's a sorcery. And they're like, oh shit, we're dead. I'm like, yeah, you are.
That's great.
Because Mizium Mortars, you know, I'm allowed to overload it during their combat step, but it's still a sorcery.
All right.
Kind of bummed that we're 0-2, but you know, we'll play at least one more match.
Yeah, I think I have to sign off pretty soon.
All right. I'm the reason why Supersonic Dragon's iconic. Thank you, Lyserg42. Maybe you're not so toxic. Maybe you aren't. So far, we haven't won very many matches tonight.
No.
Do you think it's our fault?
No, I think it's not us, and I don't think it's the new cards. I think it's the positioning of lands in general, if I had to be honest.
Negator77! What the hell? Alright, do you know what we're in for?
Depths.
Okay, you're smart. Alright.
So now a really good matchup. This hand is amazing.
Yes, this is like a Sneaperino in this matchup. Mindbreak Trap doesn't do very much versus us. So what this matchup is about is having so much defense that they can never win.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kellen. I was mostly doing this because Dave wanted me to. Like I said, if I wanted to win a tournament. Tom says hello, Jarvis and Dave. Alright, what am I bottoming? Serious question.
I say fetch.
Yeah, that was my instinct as well.
In this matchup, I kept a hand one time that was waste, maze, ghost quarter, molten vortex, and got Thoughtseize on turn 1, and my opponent was really salty that I knew what deck they were playing. But it was round 15 of an SCG, so...
I just corped. I stole your technology over voltage. Maybe I should go... Mox pitch fetch?
Yeah, Mox pitch fetch, play ghost quarter probably.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
We know how it is. We know how it is.
This might be like Lands' best matchup, or like one of the absolute best.
Probably. What do you think the best matchup for lands is? So I think context matters a lot, right? Depends on how you build your deck.
Yeah, like when we had Chasm, for instance, like Dredge was really good. Burn was really good.
Slivers.
Mhm.
Uh
I think we
so what do you want
I
to
think
do?
we just do nothing.
Yeah, I think so. They can needle
Like them need
stage.
yeah.
I think actually a lot. Oh, that's funny. All right.
What did they needle? I can't Ghost
Ghost
Quarter.
quarter. I guess like copy swamp then and step.
Yeah, it seems fine.
Stage their stage. Hard pass.
Mhm.
Probably
Should
just
we just get
fetch.
Maze out there?
I feel like I shouldn't. I feel like I should just play the stage.
There you go, that's also fine. I think any of them that are not fetch. I wouldn't play fetch. It doesn't really do anything.
Right. Yeah, it was Chasm might be worth it sideboard, I guess, but
That's a good one. We're still really well set up against it, though.
we are. I think I stage. What happens if I stage their depths?
They only have 2 cards, so like their best counterplay is like Spirit Guide plus Crop Rotation, which doesn't do a ton.
So
And we have the
they
crop
could.
to go over top.
All right, I think I'm gonna do it and see what they do. Actually,
Yeah. I think because we have the crop, there's not a lot they can do.
all right. They had Spirit Guide, so I can rotate for Wasteland. So rotate Ghost Quarter away, waste them.
Yeah.
Oh, our hand was the nuts. Yeah, so basically a lot of
Yeah,
the
it's
games
true.
play out like this. You just force them to make a play that kills them. And ironically, they had to needle Ghost Quarter because we drew our Ghost Quarter. Uh, I like Force in this matchup. And I think Valakut Exploration is actually probably good, personally.
Yeah, all that grindy stuff is good.
I think this
We
sucks,
don't need
actually.
Yeah, we don't need Bog either.
Is this good? He has Safekeeper. I don't think it's good, actually.
No, it's a lot of mana.
Well, also, you know he's Turbo, right? So,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm
Tab
gonna
is
go
pretty
down to one
bad.
depths. That's what I was doing
Yeah,
before.
right. Um, I think I like cutting tab for the Valakut card.
Yeah, because this is a red source. We have
Yeah,
more red cards.
and it has some utility against like Safekeeper, for instance.
Mm-hmm. Can't wait to Grasping Dunes as Sylvan Safekeeper.
Yeah, yeah. I've had a lot of people board out Punishing Fire in this matchup,
No,
and
it's one. It's
it's
actually a
definitely
real. It's actually good. It's better if they have
yeah,
Dark Confidant, actually, but it's still good for some.
yeah. No, it's
I
deceptively good.
think this hand sucks.
Yeah, we have so much interaction, and we don't have it in this hand.
Is Dying to Tomb in the mirror a possibility? No. Tomb is like one of the better cards in mirrors, actually. Do I keep?
I think yes, because the stage is a piece of interaction. We can get it pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think I should bottom field, probably.
Yeah. Like, this is not a great 6, but it's okay. And we have a lot of good draws.
Probably getting thoughts used.
The fact we have access to Karakas now, too, makes a big difference.
I agree.
Do we get the Mox Diamond out there, I guess, because of
Yeah, but
Inquisition?
if I do this, they know my entire
Yeah,
hand.
I would have pitched the Taiga, and then so because Grove is better.
I see. So that was actually a mistake. I'm still supposed to do this, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's unfortunate because it gives Tom a bunch of information, which is kind of dangerous. I should have actually discarded the Taiga and played the Grove. Yeah, that's a lot better.
Yeah.
Told you I'm rusty as hell. Okay.
Oh, he passed? That's good. I thought we were going to die. Yep, still a chance.
So I'm on one turn window to. I need to draw rotation or gamble or Karakas, right?
Yeah, Maze also works.
Oh my god! Oh my
god! Poor Tom.
Oh my god, what the hell was that?
That exact same thing happened to me yesterday.
Oh my god.
And that was in paper.
That was so. What the hell was that?
I felt like it canceled out some of our bad luck in some of the other matchups.
Yeah, that was insanely lucky. I think we were actually very unfavored. Like, Tom took the correct risk.
Yeah, you got a gem there. He definitely played it right.
Yeah, his play was definitely correct. Obviously, we are just a luck bag for drawing Karakas or Karakas equivalent right there.
Yeah, we had a few outs. Like we had the crop rotations, the gambles, the mazes, and the Karakas.
Right.
Do we?
Yeah, I don't know. Do you have time for one more, or should we call it?
I think I gotta go.
All right. So Dave's gonna go, but I'm out. I'm gonna hang with y'all for a little bit more, a few more minutes. But thanks for showing up, Dave. It was fun. Maybe we'll do this again.
Yeah, I definitely do it again. It was fun.
Yep. Anyways.
All right, bye everybody.
All right. Before I call it, I want to talk to y'all because I'm still trying to get coaching clients. Even though, like, if people were to watch this stream, they would probably think I don't win very much. But you know. Oh yeah, you're talking about the game one crop rotation where we forced it. Yeah. I wonder how many outs I was drawing to. I guess I can rewatch real quick. Yeah, the difference is Lance is way more outs there, I think. Alright, that hand sucks. This hand's fine. Alright, so I have all my rotations still. Yeah, but Maze is unsafe, right? Like, alright, so there I was supposed to go Mox, Pitch, Taiga, play Grove to hide some information. Instead, now I have to tell you that I drew the Catacombs, which makes it 100% safe. Yeah, Tom played it perfect. But you know what they say, better lucky than good. Alright, so I have Karakas, Gamble's like 0.5 outs, essentially. So it's like 2.5 plus 4 rotation. So that's 6.5 plus Maze is like 7 total, essentially. So I'm 7 out of 53, if you think of it like that. The problem with Maze is if they have Green Source plus Safekeeper, I die. So yeah, I'm like 7.5. But I definitely agree with going with there. If they don't go for it there, I just play my own stage and then they get fucked. So this is definitely correct. Yeah, this is probably the best spot it gets for Turbo because he knows I don't have the rotation. Oh, bottom. So it's, the bottom 2 cards are known. Oh, because I didn't crack fetch land, right? I bottomed. No, I bottomed 1 card. I bottomed Smasher. So it's 7 out of 51, right? What's the command? I don't remember the command anymore. It's like 13.7%. Oh, we were both on 6. No, I was just... But it's only 1 draw step, right? Now, because he already knew from Inquisition. Because he knew that I discarded Catacombs. There are a lot of mulligans. Like, the thing is, Crop Rotation is the best card in most of these mirrors because it's sort of like Counterspell. And Counterspell is just really powerful. But for him, it's a little harder because I think he has to initiate. Yeah, my hand was known because I was a dummy and didn't discard Taiga instead of... I should have discarded Taiga and played the Grove out. That left this as unknown. And yeah, there it is. Yeah, it should just be 7 over 51, right? Over voltage, which is that percentage. Anyways, before I wrap it up tonight, we didn't win a lot, but I did learn that I think this card is legitimately good if you are interested in a grindy landfall-y card in this types of decks. I think overall I don't know. The rest of this deck was not great still, but, you know, sometimes we try. That's why I called it exploring. But I will export it for you, Sidetrack. Let me just send that to you on Discord real quick. Let's see, what's today? But yeah, if people are interested in coaching, I do that. I don't think live coaching is a good use of time, generally speaking. But I do think that if you want to go over replays, I'm very good at that. Suggesting different lines of play, how to sideboard, what things to think about in deck construction. I think all of that is pretty useful. And I like to think that I'm good at analyzing that sort of stuff. I used to win a lot more, but I don't anymore, but that's okay. I think Grasping Dunes is actually good Eye Distortion because one of the ways you lose to Rogue with this deck is an unchecked Arcanist. Do I offer coaching on being iconic? No, I would go to Lyserg 42 for that. I heard he's a legend of cooking. Tell me I'm wrong, Lyserg. Tell me I'm wrong. With that, I think, yeah, we opened all of the boosters. I played that. Okay, and Shroud and I are going to stream the PAX Legacy prelim on Saturday evening. Coaching and being a goof. Oh, I'm all... I can cover that any day of the week, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I'll be back on Saturday evening, I think, to stream some Vintage with me and Trout. And, you know, hopefully we do better then. But, you know, if we don't, that's okay. Let's see. Is anyone else playing Legacy? The Pit is. I guess I'll send you all to the Pit. I do. Sort of. If you really want that, Monkrus knows, join my Discord and we can talk about it. Oh, why are there two different Discord commands? I think one of those commands should work. Anyway, see y'all.